Shalom, call hello, Yahweh Shemi al Shabbat Shem Kakadash. Happy Hanukkah. Double honors to the elder apostles and all the bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them to tell us this truth. Shalom. Happy Hanukkah. Salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and in sincerity, hopefully like tabernacle. There, the brother Elder Yashawan, and yeah, I'm gonna stay on Tucker. Tucker is out there. Tucker is just involved in everything, but just under the radar. If you're watching him like I am, he's involved in everything, and everybody's got Tucker's name in their mouth. All right. But what's the difference between Tucker and all the rest of these talking heads, right? Well, number one, their daddies weren't in the CIA, unless they were. But we know that about him. What else do we know about him? We know that Tucker Carlson pays GMS a visit. Who told him to go down there? Somebody did. And I can't let this go because the spirit keeps saying, what is Tucker doing and why is he involved in everything? So as they keep pushing him, I'm going to keep pushing this because this supersedes everything. Okay? Everybody else is talking about Tucker, but this supersedes everything. You got to start at the beginning. The moment he came down to the camp, everything changed. The plan of the Illuminati changed. Okay, so this is what I haven't done yet. I'm going to do it real quick. I'm going to go in real quick and do this. I'm going to get Pike and Massini, because I didn't do it yesterday. Pike and Massini. Is it E? M-E? Messiani. Pike and Massini letter. And I want the three, I just want the third war. What does the third war say? What are we looking at right now? The Third World War must be fomented by taking full advantage of the differences caused between the agenda of the Illuminati, between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. Who are the political Zionists? Where do they start? They start in what you call Israel. Israel against Islam. So what are they doing? Right now, they are giving you the okie doke and making the men of the Lord into these people. How? Through the Somalis. Why are the Somalis in everybody's face? I'm not black, I'm not black, I'm a yeah. Say that to Esau. To Esau right now, any nigga is Islamic. Why? Here's what they're doing. What are they doing? This is the Pike Massini letter. Here's what they're doing. What are they doing? Right here it says, they're making you Negroes, the ones out there in the gate, you Negroes, you prophets, are going to be called. This is the word. There's two words that are going to be placed on us. One is that you're Islamic, you're an Arab, you're praying to Allah and Akbar. That's what they're going to say about you, Israelites. Okay? It's what Vocab alone been doing the whole time. This is exactly what they're doing. It must be fomented by taking advantage of the fact that we done made every Arab and every Islamist the boogeyman, and now all we got to do is slip these niggas right on the side and call them, y'all in fringes, that's y'all. How? By demonizing the Somalis. All you Africans are what? Islam. We're Islamic. All you big head Hamites are the same. Even you ones that are over there, you're all the same. You're the target. Trump has made you the target. Candace Owens and Candace Owens and Kanye West are doing what? Stoking anti-what? And what do you connect that to? Anti-what? See what's going on? What are they doing from the, who's the target? Stay right there for a moment. Offender for a word, 2 words. Islamic, anti-Shim, that's the other one. Offender. You gotta be able to put 4. You gotta be able to put the pieces of the puzzle. What does the scripture say they're doing? They are devising a plan, bringing a false testimony against who? Against the men of the Lord. Well, what's the false testimony? That you're Islamic. That's why Nate, a long time ago, we caught this nigga and pointed it out that on his 501c3, he's Islamic. Why, Nate? Because you saw that a long time ago. They've been building this case on who? Tells you right here. Snare for who? For him who reproves in the gate. That's GMS. Why is Nate against us? Because he's the Fed. Nate goes to the top of the cops. Don't get it twisted. Don't be stupid. Okay, they're all working together. What are they doing? Laying a snare for us, for GMS. What are the words? Islamic. Who by a word? Islamic anti-Shemitics. Those are the words that they're putting on who? For him that reproves in the gate. What's the master plan? Well, where else can we find it? In the Pike and Massini letter. Anti-what? Anti-them. Who is it? Who they're claiming that we are? It's real easy. Get it? Okay, back to this. How does Tucker play into this? Where do we go? Let's lock in. I got jacked up here. Tucker. This is about Tucker Carlson. I was looking at the I thought I was looking at the this. Here we go. Okay, let's look at this. And because I'm guilty of not saying enough about the C-hip, right? I'm going to do that I'm going to take this gratuitous opportunity. We're going to let this play. What's the first thing we see? We see Tucker Carlson pays Jude. This is huge because this is all inspired by Yahweh Shemil Shah. What is the first thing? How long ago did this take place? At least 11 years. Okay, so, and more than that, we all know. But the point is, like 2013-ish, but the point I'm making is this. First thing we're going to see is the elder apostle Gabar. Looking young and old, right? What's the first thing he says? Back then, okay? Back then, when Bukwash was taping potato chips to the back of his head. We're going to watch that real quick, just for inspiration. What were we pushing back then?
Of taking that chip, the Most High is going to make it a way for the elect not to take it. He's going to protect the elect.
Listen to that. That's very important right now. So this is a little gratuitous plug for, you never say nothing about the chip. Well, I'm saying it right now.
Of taking that chip, the Most High is going to make it a way for the elect not to take it. He's going to protect the elect. Because it's all about the elect. We've been telling you, brothers, since we came on YouTube, it's all about the elect. I know you're from somewhere, right?
The elect and the chip. Then right then the spirit takes it where?
Cancer. Yeah.
No. First thing you see this nigga doing is lying. I know you from the no, you don't know me. I'm not Tucker Carlson. You didn't just finger me. The spirit didn't just say, look at this fucking piece of shit over here trying to blend in when he was sent down there. First thing this nigga does is start lying like the serpent that he is. Don't make me go back to Genesis and show you what this nigga I gotta do. So walk in. Watch this motherfucker. Genesis 3. Here's Tucker right here. Now the serpent was more crafty than any beast of the field that the Lord power had made. Go get up in there. Get up in there. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals. Tucker's a wild ass animal and will raise up and kill you. Okay, don't get it twisted. They got this motherfucker out there looking like a lamb. Ask Daddy Bush if he'll raise up and kill you like the Magog that he is. Now the serpent was the shrewdest of all the wild animals the Lord power had made. Most High made him that way. So when this nigga shakes his head and says, no, you don't know me. You've never seen me before in my life. Watch how convicted he is and like, no, you don't know me. And in his head, he believes that you don't know. The elder apostle took him a whole minute because he knew him on sight. This is a spiritual endeavor. You think the Most High is playing? You think that this piece of footage don't mean something? Look at this dude on the world stage right now. What is he doing? Whatever he's doing is a result of this encounter. Don't fucking get it twisted. Watch this motherfucker immediately start shaking his head as soon as... So he comes out lying. What the hell do you think he's doing? I'm not Tucker Carlson. You don't recognize me. Of course, we all did. All right? Only thing you ain't got on is a fucking bow tie, letting us know that you're already slithering, because this is who you are. Right here. The racist. Who you came out as. Remember that? I haven't forgotten. You were despicable in those days.
I'm taking that chip.
Watch this
The
fool.
Most High's gonna make
When
it a
you
way
see
for the elect
Tucker,
not to take it.
this nigga's already being a
Protect
serpent,
the elect.
slithering.
Because it's all about the elect. We've been telling you, brothers, since we came on YouTube, it's all about the elect.
I know you from somewhere, right? You're a news answer. Yeah, he's from the news.
No, you don't know me. Nigga, look at you. This nigga lying on sight. Like we don't see you. Where's the bow tie? Oh, well, I had taken off the bow tie because I found out the truth after they fired me, right before they sent me down to the camp. Well, I had a change of heart about being the racist that I was with the fucking bow tie. I turned it all the way upside down, and guess what? You're more subtle than any beast of the field. And we never trust our enemy. And we see right through your snake ass.
What is it? You know about us. Are you a Jewish? Are you Jewish? What are
You
you?
know about us. What's the spirit telling? Spirit is snitching straight on. Nigga, you know everything about us. That's why they sent you down there. You didn't come down there empty-handed without them instructing, right? Gave you the whole dossier on all of us. Then you go down there acting stupid. Knowing everybody by name because you were put on this assignment a long time ago. See? You're down there acting, and the spirit is seeing right through your squirm, and you had to pull it back together and the Grinch thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. Watch this dude. He's lying. They sent him down, right? And he has to get his footing because the spirit is seeing right through him. Why did they send him down? To get more clarity and to check and to look into the eyes of the prophet. Look at this guy. Look at the glow on that man. He's an angel. And they know that. They were watching us back then. They sent this clown down there like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He just wound up at the camp asking questions. You fucking idiot.
I know you from somewhere, right? You're a news cancer. Yeah, he's from the news.
They all knew who he. Yeah, nigga, we know who you are. And then the spirit was breaking him down. Watch.
It's all about the elect. We've been telling you, brothers, since we came on.
It's all about the elect. We see right through the fucking devil inadvertently. I'm gonna move on from here, Salakia. I can do this all day.
It's all about the elect.
I know you from somewhere, right?
Look at this.
News cancer. Yeah, he's from the news. What is it? You know about us. Are you a Jewish? Are you Jewish? What are you? Italian? Oh, really? What does the word Christian?
It means a nigger. I'm a Christian. You're a what? You're a what? You're a what, my nigga? Salakia. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Let's see if you're a Christian. What does this say? What does this say right here? That says definition. What does this say? There's the fucking definition. And by the way, Hamites are black and they're not fucking Christian. All right? They're not this word. That's the fucking definition. Now you can all go to hell.
Strong's G 3526. Niger.
Okay, so you're a what?
Niger.
You're a what, Tucker? You're a what? A Christian? My nigga?
Okay, good. He says someone who follows Christ. You Jewish? What are you? Italian? Christian. Oh, really? What does the word Christian mean? No, sir.
Right here. What does the word Christian mean? That. How do you say it?
Strong's G 3526. Niger. Niger.
All right, Christians. There you go. Anyway, back here. Back to the nigger. Lying ass nigger.
Okay, good. He says someone who follows Christ. You talking about the Christ in the Bible? I think so, yeah. Okay, what color is that Christ?
I think so, yeah. You didn't go down there to these niggas knowing that they're talking about black Christ. You just went down there shrugging your damn shoulders and didn't know shit. When your job is to study and do an exhaustive research on a motherfucker's ass before you take any assignment. You fucking CIA spook. Who the fuck do you think you're lying to, you fucking serpent that was more subtle than any beast of it? I want to get him shaking hands with the elder apostle. But anyway, so why is this guy, Salakia, why is he everywhere? Okay? Why is he everywhere right now? Salakia, bear with me, and I'm everywhere, Salakia. So this is Tucker, what, 4 or 5? Salakia, shit. Let's see. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Oh, we just saw it on, it's Luke. Where's Luke at? Here we go. Why? Why is he everywhere? Listen to this. Let's start this at the top. This is an hour ago. This is Luke Radowski and a commercial. Bear with me. Who just won? This is an hour ago. Why is Tucker everywhere? All right, because Tucker is the point man for what's going on. Look over here. 2 hours ago, there's Sabby, who belongs to the Elder Apostle, made a spiritual claim. Tucker Carlson goes off. Tucker's everywhere. Why is Tucker everywhere? Look at that. Adam Mockler. Fight breaks out on stage at Charlie Kirk event 4 hours ago. What is Tucker doing? Why did he go immediately to where all the action is, which is the presidency? Where's the presidency being conducted from? From TPUSA. Go ask the vice president, J.D. Vance, who is going to become the next president if you're not watching what the fuck is going on. All they got to do is put down the old boy, right? Oh, he's senile. Oh, this nigga fell on his face. JD is in place to do what? Come right up out of TPUSA and do their bidding, which is Netanyahu's bidding. Where did Candace come from? Where did Tucker run to? Who's off the chain right now? Needs to be silenced, or whatever psyop we see going on right now? Tucker. Tucker, 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 Tucker. Tucker's involved in everything, if you're not watching. Watch Tucker.
Well, Tucker Carlson's message is pretty concise.
Why? Everything is about Tucker. More and more every day. So this series, this is why I started this series. Okay? A couple of weeks ago, I'm like, damn, I got to do a Tucker series. Damn. Right? Somebody needs to be hovering over that target. What is Tucker doing? Tucker went down to the camp. Number one. You got to start right there. So why is he being used by the media apparatus? Who has the ability, right? On the 6 channels owned by the same nigga. Who has the ability to put Tucker everywhere? The Zionists.
And on point, Ian.
Salakia. Got to hear his name. Tucker's everywhere. Who put him there? The Zionists. Pike Massini. Who put him there? Why? To foment what? Anti-Semitism against Islamists. Why? To point them at the prophets of the Lord, GMS. Why did he go down to the GMS? How can you not see this? How can you not? I see it.
Well, Tucker Carlson's message is pretty concise and on point.
Yeah, especially to the men of the Lord. Look at it. Look at the production. Tucker was pulled. They say, right now we're going to fire you in front of everybody, right before we send you down to the camp on this new mission, because this new mission is what all the fucking marbles are about. Right now, we're seeing the refined and refurbished sword. When they sent that dude down and he was instructed by the elder apostle Tahar, he took that information back. They sat down and launched a diligent search into everything that they could do. And what we're watching right now is what the plan that they came up with. What is the plan? The plan, you got to go back to Pike and Massini to see the plan. Okay? First World War happened. Second World War, we go right to the scripture. Third World War, what are they doing? There's Bibi. Bibi is instructing Tucker to do what? This is a war between, where's the word between? The differences caused between who? Bibi Netanyahu's group in the Islamic world that they're making us a part of. Why? Because we're reproving in the gate. Because we're doing this. Can you see the plan? What is it? It's a snare. They're going to use these words. Anti-Shemitic. Where's Kanye? Well, he's somewhere praising Adolf Schicklgruber, right? When you say that, oh, we got this nigga lying in wait, we could just trot him out whenever we want to. Him and Candace are in lockstep. White Lives Matter. They're in lockstep with who? Adolf. Candace is more highly visible right now than Tucker. You can't see what the fuck is going on. Where did Candace come from? TPUSA. Who's running TP? Well, if you don't do what BB says, you'll wind up like Charlie. Unless there's a higher plan where we won't Charlie, you just keep doing what we're telling you. We're going to let you be as high profile nigga as you want to be. We're going to pay you. And when it's time, we're going to trot you out as anti-Shem and you're Islamic. Nigger. You can't see this. It's easy.
What side should you take on the conservative civil war? You already know the answer. You're on the side of America first. It's that simple, and yet it triggers so many different people, as of course we are here at AmFest. I was actually there at Ben Shapiro's speech. Yes.
You were where? How much? I haven't heard you ask for money in a while. You were at TPU. What is TPU? What is going on there? The White House is being conducted by TPUSA. And who didn't want to do BB's bidding right before they were JFK'd? Whoever has the moniker now. Now it's called being Charlie Kirk. It's not called JFK'd anymore. The torch has been passed. Same people. Can't see that? That's easy. So why aren't they doing that to Candace? Because Candace is playing her role perfectly, and so is this Tucker. So is Luke. Luke, you getting that bag. Who's handing out the bag, BB? What are you doing at the BB Fest? We see right through everything.
Fair day, as of course he started off the conversation in a not so nice way. Pretty aggressive.
Let's get at Nick. Nick is doing well. Oh, Nick's the anti-Semite. Why? Suddenly. This thing is so scripted.
Way, as a lot of people are saying, really? We're talking about building a big umbrella. We're talking about unity here, and all you guys want to do is argue and be on a pedestal and try.
Why is he at TPUSA, where the presidency is being conducted from? Who was next in line to be the president? Charlie. Hell, JFK was the president and they Charlied him. You can't see what the fuck is going on. Nigga, we'll put you in the presidency. Keep saying yes and you'll do what we tell you. The moment you say no, nigga, we will publicly assassinate you. You can't see this? It's the same exact play. The devil's got one play, we're looking at it. Pretty simple to see. People
destroy each other as we're going to be.
People are getting paid off. Luke's paid. Luke's cool. Luke used to work with this nigga, Alex Jones. He made his bones with Alex Jones.
Some clips from Ben Shapiro, from Tucker Carlson, talking about
Ben Shapiro. Where are these clowns? Where did these clowns come from? We got to listen to them and what, even Tucker. We got to listen to what the fuck you're trying to say, you fucking clowns. Just come and get us. Quit playing these fucking distractive games. We know what the shit is. We're looking right through you.
what largely represents this rift in the right wing that even Tim Pool, who's involved in his own drama, is coming and saying that the right is becoming, quote, fractured trash. He had a very interesting response to all of this. I think this is...
That whole right thing is them creating the boogeyman anti-Semitism to come after Islam. And Candace is leading the charge with her black face. And suddenly, ain't she looking like an Ethiopian? Yep. Not an Ethiopian, the Somali. Ain't Candace looking kind of Somali-ish with that big-ass forehead she got? Right? Amazing.
Moment to really hone in and understand the messaging and what each of the sides are saying, as I think there's a clear winner and loser here, and I think there's a trajectory that we're going on.
They're fighting each other so that they can bring out anti-Semitism, so that they can point it at Islam, who they're lumping us in. What does the scripture say the target is? It says it's us. What are they doing? They're using words to categorize us. What category? Well, who's the boogeyman right now? Anybody wearing fringes, you're Islamic. Easy.
That's kind of inevitable. That's going to piss off a lot of the kind of old guard. I'm going to be talking about that and a lot more in this particular video. If you appreciate these types of videos, subscribe. Click the notification button. We greatly appreciate all the time that you spend with us. Now, obviously, yesterday, being there, especially at the first speaker, right? The first speaker was Ben Shapiro. As a lot of people now are saying, nope.
Ben Shapiro's doing what right now? Oh, you gotta stop Nick Fuentes. He's anti-Semitic. Somebody's putting this dude on the stage. Who's putting Mr. I'm crying about anti-Semitism whenever I take any stage? Who put him on the stage? Well, of course, Bibi did. Why? What's the plan? They're coming after us.
Who wasn't on the list just prior to Charlie Kirk's assassination. Look who took the stage tonight, right after Erica Kirk gave her introduction speech. And that, of course, was no one other than Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro also donated a lot of money to TP USA. And the messaging was the typical finger wagging, explaining, and righteousness. I know the truth. I'm the truth bearer. These conspiracy people, they're the bad people. And
we all got a bag. Shapiro didn't get a bag. Shit. Ben getting a bag. Ben getting one. Okay.
Be priority. And you would think like, hey, we should talk about how can we galvanize more people who are not in the middle? How can we inspire people? How can we help people?
We could give Luke a bag. We could give Luke a bag. He could play stupid and distract people while we set these Christians up.
There's none of that. It was all, these other people are bad. And I'm like, really, Ben? Really? Is that what we're going to be focusing on? As, of course, a lot of people say that Ben Shapiro went on an unhinged rant. No, he was reading from a script and a teleprompter very carefully.
Which script?
Right, his words, very concise. And he looked angry.
Same script you're on. Bad guy, good guy. We're fighting each other right now. Don't look at us get these niggers. Watch out. The real target is these guys on the street pushing the truth.
Right? He looked like he was looking for vengeance rather than unity. And it's really a sad, unfortunate state because it's like, really, this is what we're evolving to? You're like desperate type of power grabs as soon as you get the opportunity to speak to everyone. As, of course, Tucker Carlson came out. And in response to Ben Shapiro saying, you got to deplatform these people. You have to cancel these people.
Who? What people? Nick Fuentes, the anti-Shematics. See, he's going around it. Why are you going around that, Luke, instead of coming out and saying what's going on? Because you're paid to be ambiguous. You're paid to play the middle. Who pays you? What are you doing at TPUSA? Who gives them the money to pay people? CJ got bought off the other day. By who? Tucker. You're at the Tucker gig, nigga. All right, we could go down the list and point out. Nick is playing his role in the Tucker gig. Okay, we see what's going on. Tucker went down to the camp. He's paying motherfuckers. What's the name of them? Former gym. Let's go get the former members. They're not, the spirit's not dealing with them. This guy, Gorilla Shebrew and Hakam. Haka. What's his name? Priest Haka. Deacon Haka. This nigga's a hacker.
Well, you got to call these people. You got to root them out. In all essences of the way, he didn't say those exact things, but the essence of his thing was, look at all these bad. Alex Jones bad. Tucker Carlson bad. Megyn Kelly bad. Candace bad. Nick Fuentes bad. Disavow. I don't care if you're friends with them.
Disavow.
Okay, well, that seems like a radical form of tribalism that you're trying to impart to everyone.
Tucker is everywhere. It's lucky. I like commercial come out. Come on, Sabby.
You get it.
This is Sabby. Tucker goes off. What? What is it with Tucker?
Turning Point USA's America Fest kicked off, and it was not without controversy. There were multiple jabs that were taken, of course, towards Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro.
Everybody look at this fight. Everybody look at the fight. Why? Because we're making Candace into the face of what? Anti-Shim. Her and Elon Omar. Right? In a minute, we're going to see Candace put on a hijab, and then you'll know.
And Tucker Carlson took jabs at each other. And as someone on the left...
Who did? Why are they jabbing each other? This is part of Tucker's plan. Who was down at the camp? Tucker. Now we see him taking jabs at who? The anti-Shim. Right?
Shapiro and Tucker Carlson took jabs at each other.
Okay, so that's Tucker. That's still anti-Shim. Okay? They're all in on it together. This ain't even left against right. This is right saying, pay no attention to the man behind that curtain. Look at this motherfucking distraction.
And as someone on the left, I'm just sitting back and I'm watching all of this and I'm laughing like my ass off, right? At the same time, I do have to say this. I think that Tucker Carlson came away as the big winner.
I wonder why. Because it's scripted as that. Oh, you mean the guy that went down to the camp? How is he coming out on top in this made-for-TV, what's this guy's name? What's his name? Ted Turner, who owns everything, nigga. We gonna let you know what you're gonna see and what you're not gonna see. We'll buy TikTok if you see body parts getting blown up.
Last night. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, it started off a little bit, convoluted.
So let's sit back and critique and do what do they call that shit? Peer review. Some bullshit on what we saw that we were presented by the Turner Broadcasting Company. Maybe if we had two different sides of a coin, we'd be able to make a fucking better judgment call or determination instead of being given one source and making a determination on some fucking bullshit. How about that?
Very beginning, they were having technical problems.
Yeah, I bet.
Erica Kirk was not able to use her iPad, so she decided to wing.
Yeah, she wasn't able to be fed her answers and technical. She wasn't able to cheat like they had the motherfucker set up, so they stalled as long as they could. Right when the Most High was making things difficult for them, they resorted to a different mode of witchcraft.
I kid you not, ladies and gents. Let's get started with this clip here. Erica Kirk starts off Turning Point USA's America Fest. Oh, gosh. Get your popcorn ready.
Like Elvis out there.
It's really interesting. The enemy has thrown a lot of curveballs at us today and this week and the past 3 months. And one of them is the fact that my entire speech has been wiped because my iPad won't even turn on.
Who's her enemy? Wow. Or that's witchcraft. Oh, I'm coming from the head, y'all. Straight from the dome. First thing I'm gonna tell you is all of this is straight from the dome. Hey, I'm gonna end it right here. Okay, because we could do this. I don't even know where it's going. So let's get this. Let's go to the Apocrypha real quick. The enemy. You know where I'm going. Oh, wow. Let's go to the enemy. Sirach 12, yeah. We have instructions. If you're not following these instructions, you will get got out here. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Better know who your enemy. Erica knows who her enemies are. Right? What am I looking for? What is it? Ezekiel? I don't know what I'm looking for. Psalm 83, Salakia. I'm like, is it Ezekiel? Psalm 83 and 6. Let's get up in there. Psalm 83. They that hate thee, my enemies, let's see. These are the enemies of God. Okay, Psalm 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. Erica spoke of her enemies, right? Well, these are God's enemies right here. There's Erica. See? Erica hates God, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. There's her enemy she's speaking of right there. Oh, the enemy wiped the... Okay, and here's the Most High's enemies. Her, Erica. Okay, so the Most High has his enemies, and guess what? The enemies of the Most High are the enemies of the Most High's people, his hidden ones, right? And what they're doing is they're trying to cut them off completely, all right? They're totally against us. They're clean contrary to us. Who? Erica Kirk is your enemy. If you are the people of the Most High, right? Erica Kirk is your enemy. She knows who her enemies are, starting with the Most High and his people. You nigger, you real Christians. She knows who the real Christians are. She knows who she worships. She worships spiritual demon Satan easy. She with the Kabbalah and BB.
It's a fun technical difficulty that we can figure out.
It's interesting. She says the enemy, and for those who are not aware, that's something that, people of Christian faith will say sometimes when things are not going well. But it can also be looked at a different way. Instead of the enemy, it could just be, I don't know, God. Maybe that's God.
I'm going to end it right there. Look at Sabby. The elder apostles are put a spiritual claim on it. She got a little, she wicked as hell. Look at it. But he'll get it right in the kingdom. With that, this has been Tucker. Keep your eye on Tucker, all right? This whole thing is about Tucker. We didn't even get to it. Tucker goes off. Salah. Let's see if I can find it. They're talking about Ben. They're talking about Nick the Nazi. So this whole thing is around Robin, but you got to understand that Tucker is the point man. Okay? Tucker's the one they put in charge the moment he went down to the camp. All right? That's why I'm saying that you have to see things in the spirit. Tucker's CIA. He's a spook. He's got the most. Who else is a spook at that level?
And the reason he wants to cover up for Epstein is because of the connection to Israel, because Epstein was Mossad.
Yep. It's called.
And Mossad works with CIA. There's Tucker. Understand?
This is who people say is this great family values guy.
And that means you won't trust those good people in the future. You haven't gotten smarter, you've just been manipulated. When forced to demonstrate their evidence, these same people will often refuse to provide it. They'll claim ignorance. They'll pretend they're outside the system. And they don't have access to actual information. You know, they're just asking questions. But many of these same people have direct pipelines to informational sources. So, for example, if Tucker wants answers to his questions about, say, Jeffrey Epstein, he could call the Vice President of the United States. He's quite close with him. But he won't, because that might undermine the empty speculation. They're ceding dis.
Why would he contact J.D. Vance about Epstein instead of the FBI director or instead of Pam Bondi, the people who are actually working on this? This is a shit show. Like,
What is Tucker doing? I'm going to end it right here. What is Tucker? What do you see Tucker doing? Can you see it? What is Tucker pushing? Tucker's pushing America first. What is that going to do? What does America first mean to the Somalis right now that Candace is being looked at as one? Look at how's white America seeing what Tucker's doing? America first, America first. That goes straight to the Somalis that are ripping off, making all niggas look bad right now. This is all part of an elaborate plan with the Somalis and all of that. See, the Somalis play a very important part. The Somalis make it. All niggas are doing what the Somalis are doing. All Christians, all niggers. Point at Candace. Candace with the big forehead looking like a Somali is ripping us off. Even though she came from TPUSA, she's part of this whole psyop. Very convenient. Pretty sneaky, sis. Pretty sneaky. How do I know all it? Look at Tucker. What's Tucker doing? Well, he's connected to Candace, isn't he? He's connected to Nick. He's connected to Shapiro. They're all working together. What are they working on? Anti-Shim. And America First. What does America First mean? Fuck you niggers. America First means fuck you niggers. Especially you Somalis, right? That are trying to raise up and start niggerdom in America. Raising up your flag. All you niggers. Shalom to the elect.